Hello, everybody. Welcome back to A Certain Point of View on the most what day is it days of all days here on POV. We were talking before we even started here, and none of us knew what day it was today. We're all over the place. This
I know. I know.
Welcome back. Welcome back to POV. We're here. We are ready for the beginning of the teams tournament. As you can see, it's a weird stream today. I'm in the bottom right corner. Jill and Brian.
I thought you were going to let them figure it out. You spoiled it.
I just couldn't.
We're going to tell them what's
I just couldn't help it. You know, it's just one of those days. Just one of those days. I say something and then I do something completely different. You know what? Whatever.
Live your dreams, Jake. Live your dreams.
We have a cool match today. Before we get to that, let's talk to the crew real quick. Molly, Jill, Brian, how's everyone doing? Everyone good?
I'm good because Grogu is doing great. He's in his costume. He's ready to go trick-or-treating. Let me get out of the way. He'll yell at me if I don't let him show off his costume.
Look at him.
Look at his little costume.
Look at him.
He's just living his best life back there. And now I can hide candy in his bag.
The best costume is when
Hila doesn't mind that at all.
I own it. It is mine. That was my plan all along. No, it's not.
Jill, how's your week going? We didn't see you yesterday. Doing okay?
Like I said when I came. So I was sitting at my computer at 4:45.
I'm telling you, today is weird, man.
Like I was sitting at my computer at 4:45, and I was refreshing StreamYard because there wasn't a room. And I'm like, there's usually a room by like 4:30, 5:30. So I'm like clicking. I'm like, where is everybody? So I text the group. I'm like, is there a StreamYard room? And then 2 seconds later, I go, oh my God, it's 5. We don't go on for another hour. And I was like, yeah.
I was about to like start scrambling because I was like,
sorry,
oh no,
sorry.
You messaged, and I was doing our sex education review with Rachel, and I was reading it as I was watching. I go, wait a second.
Sorry, I just y'all know me when it comes to dates and times, and I just don't know what's happening.
I fell asleep on the couch, so I was like this. I was like.
He was like, he's just so used to me being dumb now. He was like, you're stupid. Like, just no. Stop it. Stop.
Yeah. So.
My mind is so focused on the fact that tomorrow is October 1st that everything else is just non-existent.
I can care less about that it's October, but that it's Friday. Like, my God.
That makes it even better. Also, the Lego horror thing.
Is that tomorrow?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, cute.
That's right.
Yes.
I love the fact that they make the droid, not the droids. Jesus Christ, my brain's not on yet.
Language.
Yeah, they just rang the Jesus bells for like 12 minutes. You can't be saying that ish right now. They're gonna
cut your Wi-Fi off.
They're gonna cut your internet, man.
That's the only good thing coming from that right now. The droids from the prequels, how they always make them like the psychos. Like in the picture, it's holding the axe. I love how they always.
The battle droids.
Yeah, the battle droids. They always just make everyone the battle droids like these little psychos, and
yeah,
I love
they
it.
are.
Brian Ward, the Schmoedown has been better for it. Congratulations, my friend. Whether it's been good or bad for you, congratulations.
We appreciate you and all the work you do, Brian.
Yeah. Okay. Two things real quick. One, we did get a super chat that spoils the match movie, Finobi. What the hell? Jill, congratulations on hosting? What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you on the desk today?
Why don't we roll that clip and find out?
What?
I'm gonna say you son of a bitch. What the hell?
Jill on the desk?
Maybe.
What? I don't know anything about this match, so
BS right there.
What?
Anyway,
I don't know what you're talking about.
The real question, thank you. No, seriously, Movie Finobi, thank you so much for the super chat. Don't worry about
you.
it.
I don't tell them for anyone who's in the chat.
No,
I don't tell them ish.
Jill keeps everything to herself.
Yeah.
I told them nothing. So yeah, they don't.
I do have a fun question though. And this is thank you to Nikki DiMolanta. Did you guys see her tweet today about a Star Wars What If?
I did.
No.
I commented on it.
Would you guys have a preference on a what if storyline for Star Wars?
Oh, I've had one for years.
I don't want.
Outside of the obvious ones.
I do not want this to happen because.
Well, what's considered an obvious one?
Like Anakin not going dark side, Order 66.
So mine has always been. I want to know what would have happened if Qui-Gon survived his battle with Darth Maul.
So yeah, I saw
as
in
Anakin's
someone
master.
twisted that one and said, "What if Obi-Wan had died instead of Qui-Gon?"
Oh.
The one that I chose, which is a fun one. What if R5's motivator didn't go bad and he did get bought by Uncle Owen?
Oh. Then none of this would have happened.
Yeah, like we would have
exactly. That's a true what if.
The credits just roll.
That's a true what if. Huh?
Then we wouldn't have had Star Wars.
Mine's a pretty big one that I hear a lot too. Is just like if Leia was trained instead of Luke.
Yeah.
Like put Leia in Luke's position. Just
flip their
swap
roles.
the two.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I did research online just to see if people had already.
Don't spoil mine.
Oh, this wouldn't be spoiled, but go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say Rey actually accepting Kylo's dark side offer.
Yeah.
I saw Ray's someone making a joke of Rey actually being a nobody, which was a what if.
Yeah.
One of the what ifs that I saw interesting online was that people were saying, what if Ahsoka trained Luke and Leia?
Oh. That'd be interesting.
Like, what if she got a hold of them because of Anakin, obviously hearing that he had offspring?
Sign me. Sorry, I had my thing on.
Or what if
I was
Jar Jar,
tweeted Josh a TikTok.
or what if Jar Jar actually was a Sith?
That fan theory, I'm kind of obsessed with.
I know.
We saw your Twitter yesterday, Jill. Okay, we saw it.
I love that.
Oh, why'd you talk about it yesterday?
We did, yeah.
Anyway, this is a fun little question. Maybe that comes back around at some point.
Hi, Mick.
Movie Fenobi again. No.
No,
We were
dude,
joking.
it's fine.
No.
It's totally fine.
I was totally joking.
Wow, Jake.
Except my apologies. I mean, she's on this channel. I figured you all knew and would be proud. I didn't spoil the match. No. Movie Fenobi. I was totally just giving you a bad time. I was totally giving you.
You're fine.
It's not the biggest spoiler of the match, but we would have found out right away anyway. It was a fun little bit though, kind of calling Jill out on her ish for not telling us anything. So
I never tell you guys anything.
yeah.
It's more fun that way.
It's more fun that way.
These two are sneaky witches. You gotta watch out.
100%.
Mhm. The day that Jake and I just disappear, no, it's them two.
Brennan,
I'm all the way across the country.
Brennan, I'm on your side. Brennan. I'm on your side.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's get to this match. We have a great teams matchup today. We have Final Exam. We have King Arthur, the debut for King Arthur. Let's go quickly here on some predictions before we get going. Jill, I'll start with you. Actually, I'll skip you because you were in the match. Brian.
Yeah, I can't. I can't. Sorry.
King Arthur or Final Exam, Brian?
Oh, I feel so bad saying King Arthur, but I think I'm going with them.
I don't feel bad saying it. King Arthur.
What?
They're the new kids on the block. I'm gunning for them.
It has never been more time for some primetime time.
Oh God.
Paul Oyama's coming in hot. Lon Harris is going to play his best. I said it last week. Final Exam's winning this tournament. They're winning the team's tournament. I'm putting my money on them, and they're going to show why today. 100%. 100%.
Why
I'm all about primetime time, but I don't know.
Well, you're all about primetime time, but you chose King Arthur time. What the hell?
Mr. Merc shill that picks against the Mercs. Don't even.
We're not talking about yesterday. We're talking about today, and that was against my shillness or my fantasy team, and I chose fantasy yesterday. So
all right, good to know your allegiance, sir.
If it's just Oyama playing by himself, then yes, almost always primetime time. But I mean, yeah, King Khan is in the chat right now. I gotta go with them.
I appreciate that people are still giving me ish in the chat for not picking a team when I was in this match the entire time. I can't pick one, guys. I know what happens.
What would you have picked before, though?
She would have chose primetime time. Keep giving her the ish, everybody. She deserves it today. She deserves it today. Anyway, as to no surprise now, We have one Mark Ellis and one Jilly Marie on the desk.
That's
God,
exactly,
and
when
you
it
have to
comes
do it
the
with
Finstock
Mark.
Exchange and King Arthur, I think it's
That's why I
definitely
said
going to
yes.
come down to that chemistry, because you could easily say that a lot of
We're
people
gonna
in
watch
the
most of
Finstock
the
Exchange might
announcements
have a
today
bit of
just
an
because Jill's
ego.
on the desk.
Could that ego help them today, or could it deter them?
You're already making me look bad, so thank you for that. And for how we got here today, well, I just got back from Vegas. As far as the teams themselves,
So I'm gonna
let's
play
take a
though.
look
I don't
at
remember
this.
these questions. Fight me.
I just straight up didn't know it. I tried using repeats to try and pull it. I am not
Oh,
done
it's a
this season
rematch,
just
that's
because I
right.
lost today. I plan to still win a belt this year, and I plan to help the rest of the Finstock Exchange advance in the tournament.
All right, that loss to Lon sucked, but it happens. Sometimes you just get questions you don't know the answer to. I've shaken it off, and we're on to the team's tournament. All right, who is our first opponent? Oh, so that's how it's gonna be.
That's how it's gonna be.
I feel like this is the most determined Polyama I've ever seen.
They'll know when we play. They'll know when the bill comes due.
Now, obviously, it would have been selfish of me
Time.
to win both tournaments, so I devoted all my attention to teams, and this time, I brought help from the Tick. No, not Peter Serafinowicz, although that would have been cool. I brought Arthur, or as you might know him, Downtown Griffey News.
King Khan and Griffin Newman are going to be the team in the tournament for exchange. It is not going to be Rushmore. It is not going to be any other team. It is King Khan and Griffin Newman.
You feel that ripple that just went through the crowd out here?
Now, some of you might be wondering, hold on, why is the exchange putting him in a B team when a trip to Spectacular is on?
Are you the B team?
Well, here's the thing. There are no B teams on the exchange. All we have are A players. And me and Griffin plan to go all the way to face either Shazam or Lightning Time at the end.
Cheers
There's
to
no one in our path.
Ty
but
and
we
his
can
red
take
wine.
down.
I
This
don't
truly
own red
is
wine.
Your final exam.
You don't own any red wine?
No, you don't. Also, shout out to Ty for tweeting that he's mad his match airs on a Friday because we can't do a reaction to it.
I'm
He
not
was
saying,
like, why are my matches on Fridays?
I'm not saying I'll be home.
Well,
by,
Jillian, it's
like,
always
1
exciting
o'clock
when you
tomorrow,
have
but I will
Winston
be home by
Marshall
1 o'clock
and
tomorrow.
Tom Dagnino
Saying.
as a manager. So you got Gucci and you
I
got
won't be around.
Swag, and with the two of them together,
This is
you're
just
going to
weird.
see a lot of trash talk. But
Why, 'cause it's
let's be honest,
super
regardless of what we
Inception?
think of the managers
Yeah.
and their shenanigans,
Yeah.
they have produced two quality teams, or at least we think we're going to get quality with King Arthur.
Yeah.
They're about to be able to prove whether they can live up to that hype.
That's for sure.
Jake,
Let's
since
see
we're
if the
getting into the
managers
fight,
and
why
their
don't we just
managing
do this?
styles, no matter how chaotic
Yeah, let's
they
put 'em on
can
top.
be, let's see how it pays off for these teams today.
Now, I know that you're in a newer apartment. Maybe don't
We might as
have
well
all
just
the
remove
boxes
ourselves and play in the
unpacked yet.
background,
Do
right?
you have a
Yeah.
clock handy? Do you know what time it is?
Is it time for the movie trivia Schmoedown?
Yeah, I'll let the other guys say it a little bit louder than that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
So when he
movie
said that,
trivia
I blanked for a moment and I was literally gonna go, is it prime time?
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
That's what you're
and I was like,
gonna
oh wait, I know what he's doing here. Okay.
Making their team's debut,
So I'm guessing that's a recording, right? Of
representing the
Christian saying
Finstock
that.
Oh, yeah.
Exchange.
Of Harloff, yeah.
They are
No, Jake, he shows up just for that one part.
Griffin
And then
Newman.
takes
You never know with Christian.
King
That
Khan.
is true.
Never know with Christian.
King Arthur. Oh,
Oh,
we get
King-
some King regalia.
Got their masks on.
Newman and Khan flexing. Welcome to the match, gentlemen, and welcome to the teams division. Griffin, let's start with
Are they in the
you
same room?
here. You look ready to go, but you have an
No.
odd setup.
think
What
so.
is the location you're currently at?
They'll talk about it.
We're in a hotel lobby. I am traveling. I was told the match would not be happening this week.
Is
That
it
sounds about right.
happening
Classic
this week?
Schmoedown.
King Khan,
Love
are you
it.
also in a hotel lobby? or are you
I'm
from-
sorry, Mark. Yeah, he's in my hotel lobby. Yes,
I am in the same hotel lobby.
Oh,
we're in the same hotel lobby.
Oh,
Mark, if I can just correct you quickly, because you were referring to me by the wrong
That's
name.
cool.
Downtown Griffey Nooms is my single name.
I'm so
My team
sorry.
name
What
is Downtown Arthur Nooms.
Downtown
Arthur's in quotes.
Arthur Nooms. Okay, so we have a downtown Arthur, Jillian, and we have King Khan here. Anything you want to ask them before the gentlemen get rumbling?
Yes, Mark. Yeah, are you guys maybe in a lobby for a comic book convention? Did I not get the memo to dress up today? Do you think being in this getup that you're having, is that an advantage? Is there some lucky pieces of article of clothing that you're wearing? What's happening here?
I don't know what you're referring to.
Yeah, this is what I wear every day. It's like,
Clearly.
Traveling. I mean, this is
Yo,
just
is it weird
what was
hearing
left in my
yourself talk?
suitcase.
yes.
Yeah, this is why I'm
We
drinking.
hope that they get to check in to whoever's room they're going.
I have no
A lot more
excuse.
questions,
Cheers.
but we'll save that for Jen Sturger in the postgame. Right now, gentlemen,
Molly's
you can relax in the
lifeblood.
green room
That
for a
is
second
why
while
she-
we meet
Yes.
your
What's especially
opponent.
weird is I'm hearing Marco and Jillian. What do you have to say? And I'm like, well, Mark.
Representing
Well.
Team Swag with a team's record of 6 wins, 4 defeats, and 3 knockouts. They
Just gonna
are
keep drinking.
primetime Paul Oyama, the delinquent Lon Harris, final exam.
Chuck, that sounds awful. That sounds awful.
There is
My liver
final
can't,
exam. Now, see, these are
I
the,
do wanna-
the
hold on,
gentlemen, and more importantly, the
I wanna
backgrounds
pull up
that we
one-
know. I'm not sure where Taco is. We know where Paul is. You're
just
not in
gonna-
the same hotel
gonna
lobby
put that
at
out
the same
there.
exact time.
I'm in the hotel
Oh!
that those guys are in. I just got a room.
I'm gonna throw it out there right now. If
Oh,
anyone
boy.
wants to
Come on,
like
bud.
and share this
Very
video,
talented,
if y'all want to see the Damon
King
versus
Arthur
Damon
representative. So,
poster.
Juan, let's start with you then. Now that you're in the comfort of your
Come on out
hotel room.
Yeah,
Last time we
nice.
had you on, pretty
Yeah, but-
tough
I
loss.
just
Which
remember,
version?
realized
The
that
wire
I'm.
was,
I guess I'm gonna have to react to my own match. That's gonna be tough.
From something like that.
This
I mean,
is
you
the
don't
first
have to if you
ever
don't
match
want
I've played, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait,
This
what is
my
going on with
debut.
Lon's
I think I would remember.
He's got it
if
over
I
his
had done
headphones.
Yeah, he's got his headphones.
and lost. That doesn't sound.
I
we
wondered the
questioned-
same
All right,
thing.
so Paul, it
questioned
seems
it
like
when
your
he came in. We
manager
were like,
has one of those men in
Taco!
black zappers. But regardless of that, how do you and your team feel going into this team's tournament? Do you feel like it's your tournament to lose?
Oh, okay. Now Molly's
We feel
keeping
confident
things
the
from
way
us.
we
You've
always do
already
when we
seen the
play
photos,
games.
though?
We're
God,
also
the
wary. We know
secrecy.
that these guys are very good.
heck?
And they're
I've seen
unpredictable.
a
They've never played in
Photoshop, not
games before,
the
so you don't know what a team
Photoshop.
is going to turn out
I don't
to be. All we can do is bring our best, and just hope
I
it's
should
better
have
than
never
their
brought
best.
them on the channel, huh, Brian?
Jillian, I see focus from one of
Yeah,
them.
'cause then
Anything
we'd
you want
still be in
to
the
pose to
ditch.
them before we get going?
Posting.
Of course, for coming into this
For
match,
30
it is
people.
a rookie
We'd still
team
have
that you're
30 views
competing
on
against.
episode.
Did
Yeah.
your study tactics change at all going into this match, or are you just keeping that same final exam focus?
They
I'm
never
sorry.
do.
Our what?
They never do.
What? I don't understand the question.
Don't worry about it, Lon.
Okay. That's exactly the answer that I expect from both Paul
Yeah.
and from Lon.
Thanks,
Thank you
Lon.
for playing your role
Appreciate
perfectly,
it.
gentlemen. That is who
It's
they are.
super weird
in
seeing
real
two
life.
Jills on the screen, I will
Hey,
say.
It's weird for you.
It's just strange.
I don't know who needs. You can do
I mean,
it
I can just-
alongside
I
with
can-
really
I
have
can,
improved
like,
that works.
go over
It's
here.
not round one. It's an individual exercise.
All right,
Like
everybody.
trivia,
Hope everyone's
know
having a
how
great
you may not
Thursday
rely
out
on
there.
the strength of your
We're
teammates to
here.
answer
We're
any
here to ready
questions
react,
Joanne or myself
play along,
ask
have a little
in
fun.
round one. Each question
Jill
will
will
point.
be
There's no
partaking
penalty for
because she
missing
does
a
not
question. There is
remember the
no
question.
stealing
Nope.
in round one. Last question, you have 15 seconds to write down your
Nope,
answer.
don't remember a thing.
With
You
whatever
are-
writing service
you are
you
more than
or
welcome
your
to play
hotel
along
lobby
as
has
well.
provided. Once we ask you by name or nickname, please
have a
show
little
what
fun
you
in the
wrote to
chat,
camera at the same
and
time you
we're
verbalize
gonna see what
your
happens.
intent
We're just
into
gonna see what
the
happens
microphone.
today.
I will remind each competitor that
I don't
as
remember
a
what
team,
people
you
spun.
have 3
I don't
usages of
remember.
the JTE rule. That's your repeat again.
I
Each
had
team
them
has
in
3
front of my
usages of
face,
those.
and
Just
I
so each
don't
have one
remember any of it.
challenge you may utilize as a team throughout any point in the 3-round match. We'll bring in your managers, we'll deliberate to our heart's content, and it will ultimately be your manager that
And even
confirms
if I
and
did remember
ratifies
all of
if
them, I'd
said
still probably
challenge
lose.
is taking place. All that out of the way.
Hashtag
One
memory
more
loss.
question for each of
That
you.
would've
Let's
been-
start
that
with
would've been
primetime
hilarious,
Paulo
Brian.
Young.
I
Paulo,
know.
you ready to go?
Set your clocks. Let's do this.
It's a dress, and I dressed
downtown-
up. I actually
excuse
wore
me,
a dress
downtown
for this, and I was like, I'm not wearing a dress right now.
Nice.
No, I was like, I'm gonna be on the desk. I need to like.
I would
look a little
appreciate
more
if you did
professional.
air quotes around Arthur, but yes, I am ready to do that.
We'll work on
That's a lot
that.
of fun.
Lon, the delinquent.
He's a
Yeah, I
treat.
just got to call downstairs and let them know there's ruffians in the lobby. But once I've done that, I'm all set.
All right, we'll see if they can hang until the end of the match. And finally,
Ruffians.
King Khan, you ready to go?
The king is ready.
Then let's get ready to.
I love that he said, I was told that this match was not going to be
Here
this
comes
week.
question number
and-
one
Yeah.
in round number 1, courtesy.
Also, shout
great
out to
Julian
King
North.
Khan for that
Question
POV
number
sticker.
one.
Yeah,
That's a
fire.
sexy sticker.
I
Hellbound
need to
is
get
the
one.
subtitle of the 1988 sequel to what 1987 horror film?
I was just looking up
Good 80s dates.
these movies.
And
I've never
no,
seen these movies, but I
it
know
was
what the
a
answer
simpler
is.
time back then, Julian. You don't.
I've heard the
I
first one is
wouldn't know.
great, and the
I-
sequels are awful.
I wouldn't know, unfortunately. Oh no, my pen is.
I'll tell you about it.
Ah!
It's great.
Thank you.
Who knows the questions, everybody?
Pens
You
down.
know
I don't.
Remember-
It's Hellraiser.
Primetime
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser.
is
Hellraiser.
correct. How about Griffin? Griffin Newman. Arthur.
Like how she shouted it because she couldn't write it fast enough.
Because I was going, it has Pinhead in it. It has Pinhead in it. What is that name of the movie that has Pinhead in it?
I've actually never seen any of the Hellraiser movies, but I was looking them up today because I want to see them. At least the first one.
I haven't watched my spooky movie yet.
I've heard Pinhead is like one of the most terrifying bad guys.
Yes. To our next category, which is movie release dates. And
I'm not Brian. I'm not going to win. I guarantee
saw the
it.
release of the Oscar-nominated films Hacksaw Ridge.
I think I actually know this one.
Me too. Only because I do try to watch the Oscars every year.
Oh, they're both really.
And I remember
Hacksaw Ridge is absolutely amazing, and Hidden Figures is pristine.
Are they?
I loved Hidden Figures. I did not see Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge is very hard to watch.
Hacksaw Ridge is actually really good.
One pens down, and we are going to
16.
I put 2016.
Crap.
I believe year is 2016.
He is
I
correct.
think I know this one.
I screwed up. I deleted. I was gonna rewrite it, and I ran out of time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the story of that character in Hacksaw Ridge is unbelievable.
Yeah, I've heard the story of the character.
He had 2016, and so just the delinquent misses that one. Perfect rounds of plenty for the rest of the three. Jillian, back to you.
Of course. Question number 3.
I like that he
in the
calls you
category
Jilly.
Of fantasy sci-fi.
He calls me Jilly a lot.
Which actor appeared in the films Gattaca, Road to Perdition?
I
and
apologize if I
Imaginary
pronounced
World
that right. I
of
think it's
Parnassus?
Gattaca.
It's Gattaca.
Is it Gattaca? I don't. Dude, I don't know movies.
There's really no easy one in that. So.
Taking a guess
Bring
on
that
this
5
one.
times fast.
That's why I gave you the odds, you see.
Thanks.
I do not know.
3,
Can you repeat?
2. That's first JTE rule for King Arthur.
William, you are
In the
correct.
category
It
of
is
fantasy
full-on
sci-fi,
Twilight Zone
Which
here.
actor appeared in the films Gattaca?
I'm basing
Road to
this off of
Perdition,
the last
and
two.
the
I don't know anything
Imaginary
about
of Dr.
Gattaca. So.
Parnassus?
And then see, that's where
I've seen Road to Perdition, but it's been a really long time, and I'm trying to remember who else is in it.
Ask you to repeat it.
Of course, of course. They have to. I mean, come on now. I got it though. We got there.
3, 2,
I don't
1.
know.
Heath Ledger.
Exits, and now we're here. Delinquent, did you have it?
I believe it's Jude Law.
You are back on the answering train. How about King Khan?
Dang it.
Jude Law.
And Primetime.
Jude Law.
He's still perfect. Is downtown.
Sometimes it's good to be against the law when it's Jude Law, that is.
Jesus.
Very true. Or with the law.
Hey.
I would be against him.
Thank you.
We love that Mr. the King support
You
on his
see
whiteboard.
that fight. Your next category.
Wait, the
is
pocketbook sticker's there?
thrillers.
Yeah, I'll show you in
Here
a
we
second
go.
when I write my next answer down.
What famous film is known for the line, "It rubs the lotion on its"?
I know this one.
House against the house again.
I haven't seen it,
That
but I
sounds
know
pretty
it.
fun.
Again, it's not a hard question to read, but I just don't want to say it again.
It's a good movie. I
I don't
would
say it in the voice. I don't
say
say
watch
This
it.
is right.
Three,
I could be
Jake,
wrong.
if you don't get this
two,
one,
1. I cannot comment
Silence
on
the
that.
Lambs.
till we get an
Oh,
answer,
thank
starting
God.
with
Okay.
King Khan.
Silence of the
Jake,
Lambs.
it is not
That's
the Silence
correct.
of the
Primetime.
Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs.
You know what?
Is it not?
Downtown.
it
I
is.
put-
It's
I
the
put-
Silence of the
Knows his
Lambs.
mom's movie, Silence of the Lambs.
It is.
And
Silence of
Delinquent,
the
I think
Lambs.
you have it.
I also have Silence of the Lambs.
So cool story.
He's
I
got
actually
it.
watched this
So
movie the
we're
first time
looking at
last year. I was
3
challenged
perfect
to it on
rounds,
Apocalypse.
halfway through
I
round
watched it
1,
back
and
to
it
back.
is
I
King
spent
Arthur
4
with a
hours
1
watching
point
it.
lead.
Back to back. What do you mean?
I watched it twice.
I
in a
watched it
row.
twice in a row.
Famous actors
Oh.
and actresses. Which
Why?
actor has
'Cause I
played
love
the
characters in
psychopath.
Sherlock Holmes, Federal Wildlife Marshal Will and Holly, and Jacobum Mugatu?
Oh my God! I
Oh.
cannot believe they just asked this question.
You got to.
Yeah,
When I read this one, I got really, really happy.
I don't think I
Because
knew
I-
his
Seem like
first
having fun with
name,
us, but we're
like
doing it.
Mugatu's first name.
I cannot believe
It's
this is
just
great.
now.
So great. This is so great.
When I read this one, I was like, this is the most PJ Campbell question.
I love this question.
I know it. Hold on. I didn't write it fast enough.
How about
There you go.
Sometimes it feels to go feral. Will Ferrell, that is.
Will Ferrell will accept, and Delinquent.
Part of me just wants them to
He
win
also
so I
got
can
it,
meet
and
him at
King
Spectacular.
Khan.
It is a crime that this man
Who
played
knew?
Sherlock Holmes. Will
Yeah.
Ferrell.
He'll probably be there anyway.
I mean, I know King Khan will
I
for sure.
can't really argue with that.
He's like,
Yeah.
So we'll move
I'll
on
give him a
to the
ride
next
if he
category,
doesn't.
which
He lives
is
like down the
comedies.
street from me.
Con, we have an extra room at the Airbnb.
All right,
There it
thanks
is.
for playing along.
Do we?
Your
Don't put
question:
that out in the
What
ether.
comedy?
Don't put that out there.
Bill
Couch.
Murray has the
We have a couch.
tagline, you wouldn't want to meet these pinheads in an alley. And you know, Jillian, we're talking about comedies. We just had Will Ferrell as an answer. We got to give it up to the late
I
great
have
Norm
no
Macdonald,
idea.
just one
What?
of the all-time funniest humans ever.
I have a guess just based on
I
this
got nothing. Nope, nothing.
I don't
tagline.
think in this movie.
Don't make him
I
like
put
that.
the verbs. I don't
Let's go
know.
to
Big Lebowski.
Downtown
I put
Arthur
Kingpin.
Newman.
We're King Arthur, but the name of this movie is Kingpin.
Wow.
Oh, was it the
Oh,
bowling
that's correct
movie?
on both accounts. And,
Wow.
Yay!
Okay.
Did you know that Bill Murray
Did
actually
Con.
bowled
I
all
think it's
those
answer
strikes
King's
that he gets in that
Kingpin.
movie?
Not surprised.
And
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
prime time.
Kingpin.
We got a lot of perfect rounds here, Jillian.
Who has missed? Oh,
Bravo.
so
Let's see if
was
they
it
can
Lon?
keep
Just
it going
Lon.
with question
Lon missed one?
number 7.
He missed
in the
Hacksaw Ridge.
category of Disney. Which actor appeared in the Disney films Angels in the Outfield, Operation Dumbo Drop, and 2000?
I've never seen Angels in the
Shaggy
Outfield.
Dog?
You've never
That's
seen
the only
Angels
one
in
I-
the
Now we're
Outfield?
going from
That's the only one I have seen.
Also, I actually don't know this
I know.
answer.
Okay,
I
but
remember
now I see
reading
why you
this
gave
too
me
and going,
these
I don't know
questions.
this one.
We're just
No,
just
Molly,
going
I
through
haven't
our
seen
live
any of them.
streams questions.
5.
I'm taking
I-
a wild guess here.
I don't know Angels
Is
in the
it Danny
Outfield.
Glover?
I put Kevin Costner.
Tell me it's Danny
Tim
Glover.
Allen?
Incorrect.
Tell me it's Danny
How
Glover.
about King Khan?
Tell me.
Well, that's not great. Tim Allen.
I can't give you the points, but
Is Tim Allen in Angels in the
Let's go to
Outfield?
prime
No, he's in
I
Shaggy
don't know.
Dog.
So.
Tim Allen.
Oh,
All right, for the last
Come
perfect
on.
round left, downtown Arthur Nooms.
I'm known as a trivia Glover, but this actor's name is Danny Glover.
Dang.
He got it, and he
Holy
still has
schmoly.
the perfect round, so I will continue to honor his ridiculous air quote request. That is correct. So it is currently 13-11. It's a 2-point lead for King Arthur over Final Exam, and we get to our final question in round number 1, and that is in the category of remakes and reboots. And the question, for a point, which Arnold Schwarzenegger action film is a remake of the French film La Totale?
Can you say that with a French accent, Mark?
I have a
Isn't that
guess.
what I just did? La Totale. No, that's
There we
like
go.
that's more Italian than anything else.
That's
Like,
yeah, that's fair.
5, 4,
We need to do a
3,
jungle
say
to
by the
jungle
count.
question.
Two.
Question.
Oh,
We need to
oh.
do a
Repeat the
what?
question
A jungle
from-
to jungle watch along.
That would be.
I
Ooh.
adore
Remakes
Jungle to
and
Jungle.
reboots.
Chuck,
I do
Chuck,
too.
Which
Chuck brought it up in
Arnold
the chat,
Schwarzenegger
so
action film.
I
is
I think that'd be a
remake of the
fun
French
watch along
film
movie. I used to
Jungle
be
to
obsessed with
Jungle
that movie.
and George of the
Now
Jungle.
I'll
We should do a
make it
double
difficult
feature one
to
day.
do
Double
and
feature.
Schwarzenegger doing a French accent.
Let's throw
I'll check that
Gryffindor's
right down.
tribe in
I
there
don't
too.
wanna
Perfect.
I don't
And
want to
heavyweights.
tolerance
Let's
it
do
in
'em all.
5, 4,
Mark wanted me to kill.
Three.
Mark wanted to kill me when I
2,
asked him to do that.
1.
I
Pens
said,
down
"Can you
and
name? Can you
all
state
the
the
way.
Total
to
Recall?
True
King Kong
lies.
I didn't even have a guess.
Total Recall.
is incorrect. How
Dang.
about primetime?
That was a guess on.
I like how
Lies.
Brian's is Jingle All the Way.
Poorly scribbled, but accurate.
I think that's the only Arnold
nonetheless.
Schwarzenegger movie
That
he
is
knows outside of
correct.
Terminator.
Downtown for the perfect round 1.
The answer is oxymoronic, but it is True Lies.
Oxymoronic and
I
correct.
thought maybe the French word totale.
True Lies.
They also had it.
Meant
So it's
Total
a
Recall.
perfect round only for downtown and a close game at that.
Oh,
It is
this is gonna get
14 to
screamy.
13, and once again, the name
As
of the French film was
as
La
Williams
Totale.
says here, Griffey
Perfect.
is
Best I can do.
Yes.
Indeed.
Griffin,
I can't
you
wait for
have
him versus
a
Warwick.
perfect round. Congratulations. You're going to be asked a bonus question that is just to
So
you.
we're not writing this
No one
one.
else.
We're
You don't have
shouting
to
out
write
this
down
answer.
this. Just
Screaming.
anytime within the 15-second window. Once Jillian is completed asking the question, you may wager a guess. Jillian,
I don't have the questions in front of me. God damn it! I don't know.
Arthur Nooms, your bonus question. Which actor appeared in the 90s crime films
Sam
Ricochet,
Levine.
Casino, and The Usual Suspects?
Guess.
Oh, I have no idea.
I'm going to say the answer is Kevin Pollak.
Yeah, I couldn't pull his name. I could see his face.
That is correct for a point. He got that one, and just like that, it's back to a 2-point advantage
That guy has seen some movies.
Final exam, they're far from
seen a
pulling
movie or
sword out of
two.
the stone, but they do
Well,
have a
then.
2-point lead over.
Vapion, you are 100% correct. I also
as
had a
we
crush
head
on her.
into round number 2. This is the wheel round, and here's how it works. Each team gets a spin.
See, I was there and I'm not even winning, guys. See what happens?
Possibly doom. Once you settle on a category,
You hit your 3
Teams.
mark.
field
You hit your
6
3 mark.
questions in that
I did. I got my
round.
3-point
Teams
goal.
may confer
We did
amongst
it.
their members for each
I can
and every
stop now.
question answer. We do ask that you say final answer once you do arrive at your conclusion. Each question is worth 2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question. However,
Did
stealing
you
is
guys know
available
that
in round
Target
number
now
2, so if you're not
sells
sure of the
Instant
answer,
Pot
you can ask
kits,
us
like
multiple
food
choice.
kits that you
We'll
can just
give you
dump into an
4
Instant
options.
Pot?
We're told one
What?
of them is
Like
correct
all,
answer. That's
yeah,
why
with like
the
all the
question goes
ingredients in it.
2-1, because this is
So
a
I
teams
got like
format, and we are
teriyaki chicken and
virtual.
fried
The other team will be in a
rice
green
and
room
like
waiting. Once we
roast,
bring them
like a
back
roast
after the
with like
initial question,
veggies,
that's
and
when
we
steal
literally just like
opportunities
throw
will
everything
be
in the
presented.
Instant Pot and set it
Should
for
there
like 20
be
minutes.
any JTE rules
Facts,
and
Chuck.
challenges
Can we
Go
do a
check
small-
your
So,
local Target.
Can we do a small
you
soldiers
are
watch
in a
along?
situation that's
Sean
unique
would watch it.
because
He
you've never
adores
played
small
before.
soldiers.
You have the lead
am
going into round
obsessed
2.
with small
Do you want to spin the wheel first or defer
Love.
to your opponents?
Arthur, I think we go with the plan.
Arthur.
Yeah, I
we
think
spin
first timers, we're doing everything first.
Everything
We
first.
plan to
So
come
let's
in
go
first place. Let's spin first, please.
They're cute. They're cute.
There he is. Gucci, 60
Yesterday's price.
What's
ain't
funny is
today's
that we
price.
don't know the kind of category they're
That's the
looking for
bottom line.
together because they're so new.
Now, there's a
Like
difference.
even
between
with a couple
gifted and
matches under their
talented.
belt,
There's a big one.
Yeah.
still
But we're
doesn't
both.
matter.
Yeah.
It really doesn't make a difference. Perfect round, Griffey. Beautifully done. Con, amazing as well. 2-point lead. Let's roll this and let's
Also,
roll the dice and see what's up.
Dagnino's
Take it
actually
on.
there to
You know what I
manage
mean?
them.
Yeah.
They're the type of
And
guys
not
who,
in a vehicle.
Yeah, he's not on
try
his
to
phone
order
or
sushi at a
anything.
hot
Yeah.
dog stand. We
Oh,
need
okay.
to-
Akira Kurosawa is definitely Paul.
All right,
Duh.
not sure what that means. So let's
Oh,
get the
nice.
wheels spun.
Here's how it's Paul, for sure.
Leo, Kate
Down to the show. A little
Winslet,
bit of pep in this
Classic,
Let's
Pixar.
I'll take Wizarding World.
All right, and it's
Oh!
opponent's choice rears its ugly head once again, so we drop out. The
Ooh,
leaders and we
Classics is
bring
on
back
there.
Final exam. All right, Winston Marshall on camera sooner than
Movie
he thought he might
quote.
be, but now you
Movie
gentlemen have a
release date.
big decision to make. 60 seconds to decide which category to saddle your opponents with.
The one we talked about,
guys.
right?
No, for sure. But guys, I just want to point something out. 5 seconds ago's wheel is the same wheel that's sitting in front of us, telling us that we
Whoa.
get to decide their fate. I don't know if you knew that.
Wait, does
because
this
a
mean
lot
we
of
get?
times,
Does this mean we get sushi? Because that sounds.
I
pretty
want
good.
sushi.
I mean, it sounds pretty great right now. I already had some on order, so we're gonna
I like
handle
a
it. But
spicy
yeah,
tuna roll.
Yum.
we're gonna stick.
Mark, we're gonna give them Wizarding World.
I literally did the same
Wizarding
reaction
World
in
is a
video
selection.
me did.
Paul's like,
Gentlemen, may now
Paul's like, can
retreat
we
to
stop
your
talking about this?
green
Let's get
room
down to
stream.
business.
Find yourselves with a 2-point lead.
Jill, you're not allowed to do this
And
one.
You spun the
Why?
wheel first. You were
'Cause you
feeling
know
good
the
about
answers.
opponent's choice, and
No,
it
I
is the
don't.
Wizarding
I didn't
World.
know the rest of the
6
answers.
questions
Who
that
says
are
that's
gonna
your
emerge
competition,
in that
Brian?
category, courtesy
Who
of
says?
Jillian Marie.
Me.
It's the Wizarding
Come
World,
at me, bro.
Jillian,
Oh, and I'm the
people
one who
either really
asked
love
these.
this or
That's
they
right.
hate it. Let's see how.
Okay.
Yeah,
Final
you're out.
Wizarding
Okay, I won't
World
answer. I'll be
choice
fair.
does
I won't answer.
For King Arthur.
I'll be
Let's
nice.
find out King Arthur in the category.
Just to make
of
sure everybody can
Wizarding
hear me
World.
correctly.
I
Oh.
won't
The
answer.
year of the release of the first film
2001.
in the Harry Potter
See, I don't know release dates. God.
2001, Griffin, right?
Yeah, we're on the same page about
Remember, I
this.
was
2001
10.
final answer.
So yeah, 2001.
Vapion, I did know that.
Is correct for 2 points.
Cause Sailor Moon got the
Wizarding World.
boom.
All right,
Make
they're
you
on
do
the
your
board.
own thing.
Question number 2 to King Arthur. What character is shown to be the Death Eater who betrayed Harry's parents,
Lupin?
resulting
Lupin?
in
No.
their death?
Oh my God. Why am I drawing a blank?
Have a
Peter
Yes.
Pettigrew.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Way back.
Lucius Malfoy.
I think we probably go multiple.
I agree. Let's go multiple, please.
Let's go multiple choice.
It's
Your multiple choice options are Severus Snape,
I'll
Lucius
just say
Malfoy.
Lucius.
I feel like no matter how many times I see these movies, I just won't know them.
I
I'll never know them as well as I know,
Go ahead.
like, Star Wars.
believe it's Lucius Malfoy. Do you agree with that?
That sounds right. Yeah.
wrong.
Let's go with that.
We're gonna go.
Lucius.
Sir?
Lucius
Can I
Malfoy,
say
by the way.
that the hardest
Lucius
thing to
Malfoy is
do
the
when
final
you're at the
answer,
desk is to
and
not
that
make
is
any
incorrect.
facial
So that will
anything,
be a steal
like when they
opportunity
answer.
for the final
Like,
exam. Once they get back in,
You just
in
have
the
to, like,
meantime, we'll
stare
continue with
blankly.
the questioning in round 2 for King Arthur.
Your
was
next question in the category of Wizarding World. In total, how many films in the overall
3.
Wizarding
6.
World
Oh,
franchise
Damn it!
has
That's,
David
I was
Yates
coming to
directed?
that.
The answer is
Damn it.
6, Arthur.
The last
I
of
agree.
four
Order of
Harry
Phoenix
Potters
all the
and
way
the
to
two
the-
Fantastic Beasts.
I forgot about the Fantastics.
It's wizarding.
This-
world.
Correct.
I have this written down for part of Alex's trivia.
Order of the Phoenix, Harry Potter,
They're
or
back on the
Half-Blood,
answering train. There was another
Deathly Hallows,
two-pointer,
and
and so we
two
go
Fantastic
to
Beasts,
their
right?
fourth
Correct.
And your question number 4 in the category of Wizarding World. What are the objects that are used
Horcrux!
to store part of a person's soul?
How?
Dang.
How did you get that so
We didn't even
fast?
stop up yet.
Objects, that's all I
We
needed
both
to know.
agree. We're going to say
Horcruxes.
Horcrux's final answer.
I'm suspicious now.
I call baloney.
Yeah.
Baloney.
Correct. Another 2 points for King Arthur in the category of Wizarding World.
So now they're faced with their penultimate question in the Wizarding World. Question 5 of 6 for 2 points.
For your penultimate question, which actress plays Nagini in Fantastic Beasts?
Oh, I don't
The
know.
Crimes of Grindelwald.
She's cute.
Griffin, I know this. This is
I can't
Claudia
remember.
Kim.
Yeah. I
Claudia
remember
Kim,
her
final
name
answer.
was like 2 first names.
Claudia Kim is correct. Correct.
Wow.
Wow, I know. Look at them.
They know
go.
themselves some of this Wizarding World, and they have one more question to
Some of those
prove that
wizarding
they know.
Knows
wizard
some of those
movies.
Wizarding World
In your
movies.
final question in the category of Wizarding World, which female character said,
I'm glad they.
"People are
Okay.
easy to
Is that
Ooh.
Luna Lovegood?
Umbridge.
This sounds like Luna Lovegood, Griffin.
I have the exact same instinct. I think we go with that.
Yeah,
Final
I think
answer,
you're
go
right,
for
Molly.
Lovegood.
Luna Lovegood is incorrect.
Oh.
Dang it.
So
People are
two misses,
easiest when
but
they're
4 correct
hurting.
answers, and again, their opponent's choice category that is more inner geekdom than it is anything else. And so
That's not
impressive
Hermione,
performance
is it?
nonetheless for King Arthur, but there are
Oh,
still
I see it in the
opportunities.
chat.
Welcome
It's
back
from
to
the
the final
Fantastic
exam. Thank you, gentlemen.
Hermione.
Remain in this stream.
People are
until we settle our
easiest
categories
when
for
they're
final two.
hurting.
Final exam, welcome. Will you saddle your opponents with?
I don't want to look yet because I
Because
want to try
that's
to
what
figure it
King
out.
Arthur spun. They yielded a pretty impressive number of points, but they also gave way to 2 still opportunities that we will present to you right now, courtesy of the great Jillian.
How many
Marie.
points did they score? Did they score 8?
It is currently 20.
It's not,
It was an 8-point round for them.
Cool.
Shit,
now
what is her name?
You have
Language.
2 questions.
You've already swore like 3
Is
times.
a multiple
Or once.
So Jillian
Now
is
for
going
right
to
reason because
read
Jill
the
is keeping
entire
something
question,
from us.
the options, and she's also going to tell
I
you
always
keep
what.
secrets.
I'm drawing a blank on Queenie's sister's name.
Smart. Gentlemen,
No,
what
Brian, it's Queenie.
character is shown to be the
Oh,
Death
shit.
Eater who
It is
experienced
Queenie.
Language.
remorse, resulting in
Language.
death?
Okay,
Is it
Captain America.
A, Severus
Language.
Snape, B, Lucius Malfoy,
I say Lucius,
C,
but you guys say it's
Remus
Peter,
Lupin,
right?
It's Peter
It's
Pettigrew.
Peter Pettigrew.
Peter Pettigrew. Your opponent's
Snape.
answer
And Brian, you got those
is
2
Lucius
points, correct?
Malfoy.
Yeah.
It is Peter
Peter
Pettigrew.
Pettigrew. Yep.
D. Peter Pettigrew. Final answer.
Peter Pettigrew.
Jill, do you know is
Correct
Paul
for that
a
1
is
point
Paul a
steal
Harry
from
Potter
final
fan?
exam.
Don't
Yes.
spell those secret. Oh,
He was in the
Thank you,
IG
Wizard.
tournament.
Am I the only one that doesn't watch these?
Yeah, but that-
Okay, well, we got one
that doesn't
more
make him a
opportunity
Harry
for you.
Potter
This
fan.
one's a 2-pointer, so Jillian's just going to read.
But
the
he knows. I mean,
question,
he knows Harry
And
Potter.
then we will tell you
I was wondering.
what the answer.
I wasn't
is
sure if
in
it was
question
That's
Ron
interesting that they
by
gave
King
them
Arthur.
this category then, because
Gentlemen,
I wonder if they
which
forgot that he
female
was
character said,
the NIG.
people are easiest to read when they are hurting.
Your
Your
opponent's
opponent's
wagered
answer.
Luna Lovegood.
Correct.
I think it's Queenie from Fantastic Beasts.
Damn.
Yeah. Exhibit
that
A
is
is
a
like,
very
you know,
good guess.
Harry
I'm not
Potter.
gonna
That's
say
impressive.
McGonagall, but I like
Queenie.
your guess better.
Queenie
What?
Goldstein. Final answer.
Yeah. Yeah, he knows his Harry Potter.
Mark.
Because he knew when he
Wow.
said
That
Queenie
is
immediately,
correct.
I was like,
Well
yeah.
done.
That's a
Great.
poll.
You
Like,
really
that's
got
actually
points
a
by
really
a
good
veteran
question.
Yeah, I mean,
doing what they do.
I got
best.
2
And so now
Queenie, but I
it
wasn't
is a
thinking the right
7-point
answer.
holder they find themselves in, and now they're going to have an opportunity to dig
Wow.
themselves out of it. Before we get to the wheel
Damn.
itself, we will now bring back your manager of Team Swag.
Rachel, I have 8, I think.
Huge. Huge. That
Because
is
I
what
wasn't
we do.
allowed to
That is
answer that
where the
category.
experience comes in. They are
Mhm.
obviously. I'll give Gucci.
I wasn't
you know,
allowed.
what he said, man. They
Jill,
are a
realistically,
talented
when you
group,
read these
for
from your
sure.
memory,
But
did
that's
you know
exactly
all
where
of them?
experience
I didn't
and
know the
comes
Queenie
in.
one.
I'm
I knew
proud
all
of
the
you
other
two.
ones.
We got our 2
but I didn't know
JTs. Give us
Queenie.
the wheel. Let's get it popping.
Which is why when
I'm feeling
Paul like
good, baby. I'm
effortlessly
feeling
said
good.
Queenie, I was like, oh,
Chest.
okay then.
Any quote question from the Fantastic Beasts movies is going to be tough.
Yeah,
Lift
I'm
the
not gonna
wheel
know
up.
any of
I'm gonna
those.
do some workouts while we come on. Get
the wheel.
Let's go.
We don't
So
know how
they're
many.
obviously looking for classic.
Those are not push-ups.
Kurosawa.
Yeah.
Gotta get my steps in. Let's go.
Pixar maybe.
Yeah, kids
Pixar's
enjoy
a
classic
strength
home, those
of
are not
Paul's.
push-ups.
Oh no!
Oh.
And they.
Oh my God! What?
Opponents. I think it's opponents. Yeah.
I'm
See,
gonna
that's why I
say
respect Paul
we
so
got
much.
close. I had to squint to get there, but it was opponent's choice.
All right. You know what goes around comes around.
Yeah, it does.
Justin Timberlake.
We haven't seen a double opponents in a while.
It's been a hot second, yeah.
What do they give them though? Like I don't.
Whatever that was.
I honestly don't
What are you
remember.
guys thinking
I
here?
don't.
Do we? You want to? What about
I think we
Pixar?
stick with the plan.
No,
Yeah.
Tom, not
Pixar. No, not with.
No.
Oh,
Yes, give him Pixar.
Yeah.
I
give
want
him
to. I
Pixar.
want to. I want to guess Pixar.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's hear Scott Mans.
Movie
No,
release
Scott
dates,
Mans
I think,
here.
is what they said, right?
We're to
Yeah.
Oscar Bateman.
Okay.
So yeah.
Tina. That's who I've
Those
been
are
trying to
release
think of.
King
Tina,
Arthur is in
yeah,
another
Tina.
room,
I
not
cannot
their
remember
room.
her
I still
name
haven't
for
checked
the
into
life.
their room.
No, they're not allowed up here. I
They're
will
in the
call
other
security.
virtual room. And so now we will begin the questioning for final exam in the category chosen for them by
Anyone
King
else
Arthur.
Movie
Movie
Squid Games?
release dates
I
is the
I don't
Not
know what
yet.
that show is.
I
What
want
is
to.
it?
first
It's
round.
like what I'm
kids-
hearing is it's
Two
Hunger Games
opponent's
meets
choice,
like
resulting
Saw.
in movie release
Really?
dates for this
So
round of final
basically,
exam.
the kids at
Your
work are
first
obsessed with
question
it. Apparently, it's
in the
but like
category of movie release dates,
four
we love you,
people with
Scott
gambling
Mans,
debts get thrown into like.
What year saw
I'll
the
tell you.
release of Michael Bay's Bad
1996.
90.
This is 1995.
Ah!
Oh, I was gonna guess 95. Why didn't I say
1995
it?
final answer.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It
96.
was a 7-point game. It is now a 5-point advantage for King Arthur. That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. Seth Rogen had the leading role in two 2008
Pineapple Express.
comedies.
Pineapple Express, yeah.
Zack and Miri Make It
right,
One.
yes.
You're
Which
right.
Judd Apatow produced
I will say
film
this
was
too.
the other?
I have never
Pineapple
laughed so
Express,
hard in
I
my
believe,
life
won.
during the
That
doorbell
sounds
scene
right to me.
when he's trying
He is
to
the,
enter
he is
the
the, I would say
bunker
he's the lead in that, right?
and they couldn't
Well,
get the
Tim and
buzzer
James
correct.
Franco, but sure.
I
And that does
died.
sound like the correct year.
died.
I
Pineapple
love Pineapple Express.
Pineapple
It's
Express
so good.
is
It's
correct.
it,
for
it might be
two
one of my
more
favorite
points,
Seth
so they're
Rogen
navigating
movies. It's
their
so good.
opponent's choice category nicely. Here's your
Danny
next
McBride in the
question for
movie's
2 more
great
points.
too.
I
In
watched
what
that
year
after having a
were
few
a
edibles,
Fast
and it was great.
Furious film and a Triple X film both released? That would be the actual
2003.
franchise.
Love it.
It's got to be recent, right? Because
I think it's
It would have been
2016.
the third Triple
No,
X.
Triple X 3.
2003 is Triple X State of the Union. Oh no, wait.
I don't think I did see the second
Repeat the
Triple
question.
X movie. I did not see the third one, so
I'm
I
gonna
have no
say
idea.
I'm gonna say
I
2016.
mean, I'm tempted to say,
In
yeah,
what
it's like
year?
2015.
By the way,
Fast and Furious.
the original Triple X
2016.
And a Triple X film
guilty
both
pleasure,
released.
guilty pleasure.
Like
Oh,
when
it's
Furious
great.
7
I
came out.
effing
Well,
love
maybe-
what year is
Anarchy
Triple X State of the
99.
Union?
I mean, specifically, I don't remember.
We gotta go to multiple choice, I think.
Yeah, we'll go to multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
They're going to go to multiple choice. All right, your 4 options for a point. Is it A, 2001? B,
2017.
2006? C,
I said 16. I'm sticking with it.
It's
D,
got to be
2017.
2017
Jake, you
if
just
it's
said
the
I
third
think
one.
2016.
I'm
I'm
sticking with
sticking
the
with.
close year. Close
the-
year.
like-
I was like,
Fast and the
what?
Furious and Return of
Yeah.
Xander Cage. you
And
think?
then Xander Cage. Yeah.
Yeah, 2017 final answer.
Took a while to get there, Jillian, but it resulted in a point for final exam.
It's weird hearing him say my
We only got
name.
one defeat left, so we gotta get this one.
It's like
Jillian.
They have now
this
trimmed
weird
this all the way
Inception
down to a
thing, like,
2-point lead,
I'm
and
like,
more
yes,
importantly, they still
hello.
have 3 questions
here,
left they
yeah.
could possibly take advantage
Hi.
of. Here is
Hello, hi.
your next movie
Hello,
release
hi, I'm
date
here.
question.
Whatever you want, Mark Ellis.
What year saw the release of John Wick and
2014.
Damn it!
2014. Come on. 100% count that.
Yep. No, I know.
2014
God.
final answer.
I believe you.
Is correct. For
That
2
feels
more
like
points.
sooner, but also really far away. Weirdly,
Movie
Damn it.
release.
2014
ago.
feels like a fake year.
What year
Didn't
saw
happen.
the release of the young adult adaptation,
Oh,
The Fault in Our
2007.
Wait a second.
Stars?
Hold on.
2014.
20.
Or 2014, because it's the year before Paper.
I said
I was gonna say
2014.
2013 or 14.
Wait, you and I
I
both
feel
said
like
2014. Who got it first?
It's one of those two for sure.
I'll give it to
I
you.
have no
I
idea.
can't
No,
win
you know what?
anyway.
It's 2013. I think you're right.
Multiple
Oh.
choice. Let's go to multiple choice. I don't want to risk it.
All right.
Multiple choice is what I heard. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
but
going
isn't
with
it
for
both
points.
gonna probably be there?
4 options.
Probably,
Is it A,
but
2012,
this way.
Oh, he got rid of
2014,
it.
C, 2015.
Oh.
D, 2016.
Dang.
It's got to be 2014.
14, because it's before. I know it's before Paper
Yeah.
Town. So 2014 final answer.
We're just basing all our answers off.
Jill, you get the
Wow.
Okay, that's
Lucky,
correct. You're a point.
lucky
They got
Jill,
it.
you get the points on that one.
6
Now-
degrees of paper
Oh, I
towels.
do?
That's how I'm playing this whole game.
America's favorite party game.
Wow.
Your final
lucky
I'd
question.
like to phone a friend, John Green.
You all do have the lead, so you can joke around a little bit. It's a 1-point lead,
We have
24 to
one more
23.
Anyone
There's
can
one
joke
more
around,
question
Mark.
In the world of movie release dates, and here it is. Which year saw releases in the Mad Max, James Bond, and
86.
That's a hard one.
One of the 80s.
I was gonna say 87 to be honest, so I'll say 6.
I don't think there's a Bond.
I think there's an
2015.
87 Bond. Isn't that View to a... No, that's not View. No, that's,
1980.
it's the...
Multiple choice.
1985?
There is an 87 Bond.
Oh, I
Your
just
multiple
can't
choice
remember
option.
it. Damn it.
Is it A, 1981,
Oh.
B, 1985,
Oh, well.
C, 1987,
85.
or D, 1989?
I think it's 85 because I think that's Thunderdome.
No!
Nightmare 2, and then I
Give
think
it to
that's,
me. That's Thunderdome.
View
Thunderdome's
to
85.
Kill. View to a
That
Kill.
sounds-
Yeah.
It's not View to a Kill. It would have to be
Or-
one of the
yeah, anyway.
Daltons.
Anyway,
it's not.
View to a Kill.
1985. Final answer.
I do believe it was Freddy's Revenge
Darn
release
it!
that year. That is correct for another point. And Jillian, you
Daltons
talk
were
about
87 and
teamwork,
90
you
or
talk
89,
about
91.
chemistry, you talk
Yeah.
about veteran team experience.
I-
That is what we just
should
witnessed
I,
on display.
watch
They did not
the
give
Halloween
away
franchise
one steal
or
opportunity, even though they were
Nightmare on Elm
saddled with
Street
opponents.
franchise?
Short
I will
from
always
them
say
this
Nightmare on Elm
round.
Street
They
just 'cause
give
that's my
them the
favorite.
lead.
I was gonna say
Going
Halloween,
into
but
round number
Halloween
three.
is
shouldn't
definitely
watch-
better. Absolutely.
You don't need to
crazy
watch
see
all of
how
them.
well
Just
this
watch the
team
first
to
and the
this day
second
is
one.
still, like,
And
Nightmare?
H2O.
so
No, no, no,
well.
no. Of Halloween.
On point. They were dealt opponents' choice,
Watch 1 and
they
2,
handled it like the pros that they are.
H2O,
Brilliant
and the
maneuver, and now
2018.
Because I've never
Or-
seen all of
All right, we're
the
back
all
from
of
green
either
rooms
franchise.
and
I've seen like
opponents'
one here,
choices
one
in
You
there.
can kill two
round
birds with
two,
one stone
but we
and just
find
watch
ourselves with a
Freddy vs.
2-point lead.
Jason.
I've
For
seen Freddy
final
vs. Jason. I love
exam
Freddy
over
vs.
top,
Jason.
I do
rookie
too.
sensation
I
of
love
King
Freddy vs.
Arthur.
Jason.
So here's how round number
But
3
I have
works.
not
In
seen
round
that
number
one.
three,
I've never seen the
we ask a
entire
series of
franchise.
questions
I
to
mean,
each
Jake, if
team.
you watch
I watched
Halloween, then you
total
get to watch
three.
the new one.
How do we get those questions? Well, the teams
Yeah.
give us.
Well,
a
no,
number.
I've-
We need to
I've
rank
seen the
from 1 to
original
20
Halloween.
for each team.
But I've
Three
never
numbers
seen,
from each
like,
team. Those
I've never
correspond
seen
to a
Halloween
unique category of Schmoedown mystery.
H2O,
Your first question is worth 2 points. Your next one is worth 3
It's
points.
funny,
That one I
I
think
like
is worth
those
Worth
watching.
5 points. Here's
I was
where it gets
thinking
different
about
for the team
the
format.
reason
There's
why
two
is
of
also
you.
I'm prepping
However,
for
once you hear the
our future
category
bar
for the 2-point
trivia as
question,
well.
the team must select which member will be
Oh, did you
fielding
just
that
wait?
question.
we have to just I have
Solo.
I
You
have
may
two
not rely on the
franchises in
strength of
mind.
your
We have to
teammate to answer the
discuss.
2-pointer.
And
Then we'll
it's
go to the
those
opposite
two?
team member.
No.
For the
It's
3-pointer,
one of those
who,
and
again,
another
must
one.
answer that question solo without the strength of their teammate.
But I'm
You may
interested
only
in watching
confer
either
with your
Nightmare
team
or
for the 5-point
Halloween. So I'm
question.
thinking Halloween because the
All
new
that
one's coming
understood.
out. But
Final exam.
I've heard so
we
many
get
people
your
talk about
three
was it
lucky
Freddy's
numbers
Revenge?
first from
Is that
1
what
to
it is?
20. What feels fortunate?
Yeah.
I've
Ron,
never
you wanna
seen
get
that
it?
one. So
3, 7, and 14.
3, 7,
There's- I
14
feel like
it
I
is.
need to
All right,
rewatch
now we go to King Arthur.
so many
Any
movies,
three
and
numbers
like a
from
lot
1
of
to
the
20 that are
classics
not
I
3,
need to
7, or
rewatch.
14.
Oh, King Kong.
Con, you're muted.
I'd like to throw
Ryko,
19
we
into the
haven't
mix.
officially decided yet,
Go 9.
but there are a couple options on the table. We'll probably reveal it next week for bar.
Oh my
Number
God,
one, baby,
Rachel
first timers
Froche.
club.
All right.
19, 9, and 1.
I
She doesn't want to put her. She doesn't want to put her
That's
title
not
on the
shade.
line.
Too bad they couldn't do
The-
19.
Giving others a
Oh,
chance?
to give others a chance. I thought it was because
All right, look, guys.
it
here's
was
the
horror
deal.
movies.
That
Just
was
because you're
how
a
you
shade
do that,
queen
that's
doesn't mean
how you
that's not shady
an
enough.
approach
Whoa,
choice,
so
both
wait,
how you
Molly
give
and Joe, are you guys
receive,
going to compete in this
'cause it
year's?
is about that new
Or
I need to
this
know
one?
what it is
we got
first.
the
Yeah, what is it?
MJT. So the big thing.
Okay,
about
I'll
obviously
tell you the
we wanna
options
save
that might
Just
be.
put it in the
when
private
it's
chat.
appropriate, but obviously, as close as this is, and
I mean, you
knowing
could
how
say it
strong
out
these
loud.
guys
I don't
are,
care.
if
So
you really
here
take
are
it,
the three
we'll
options.
figure it out going
Halloween,
forward. Anything you guys want to get off your
Nightmare,
chest before we get
or
we go out
Scream?
and finish this thing?
Scream.
Really good.
So are we doing the
Like
entire
18 coughs,
series
but I'll
of all
hold
of
them for
them?
after the
If
show.
we did the
Oh
entire
my
series of
gosh.
Harry Potter, we're doing the entire series.
All right,
Yeah,
y'all, I believe in
then
you.
I'm
I
out.
love you.
I think
Get
I've
her
seen
done.
2 of each.
Peace.
So
And now
Fair enough.
Gucci for his.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to be
60-second
any help in any of these departments.
Look,
So
they got opponent's choice too.
Thanks,
Get down
Jeremy
to-
Adams.
I have a
One of these guys are gonna miss, but let's get them all.
I
We
got
need
a
all.
little
Yep, and that's the facts. Let's get the
Tied
2, 3, and 5.
person who's willing to
There
help
are
me
5,
write
and we'll
questions.
take this home, and we're off to the next round.
Jeremy Adams
This is
here.
what it
Thank you
is.
as always,
Let's get
Jeremy.
it.
It was so
Thank
awesome
you,
hearing your
Jeremy.
questions.
Can I ask how
write
there's
Jill.
somehow more
Great
background
job.
noise
Thank
in your
you. It was
environment
a lot
I don't
of
despite
fun.
the fact that
As
we're in
far
a
as
hotel
trivia
lobby?
goes, I don't think I would do
Well,
well with any
I'm
of
gonna go
those.
fishing village
But
in,
if I'm gonna
Kyoto,
have
Japan.
to watch all the movies to study
that's
for
probably
trivia,
why.
Tom,
I would do
where
that
are
with
you?
Scream.
So I'll tell
I'm at
you,
my house.
more than likely, the
Looking
leader
to,
right now is Scream.
That's not me. I don't know
because
who's.
less
No,
movies.
there's nothing in here. Maybe it's
Yeah.
an echo.
There's
I've
only
seen the
four.
first two.
There's only
But-
4 of them, whereas Halloween and Nightmare, there's like...
Is,
Let's get these
is Zach
answers.
like
Burkett gonna
12
help you? Because if not, I want him to play.
No.
Yeah.
Zach's gonna play. Zach's gonna
Jimmy.
play. He's not. He's
Okay.
not helping me
Look,
write
you guys
questions.
are-
He's
Then
gonna-
I'm on a team with
I
Zach.
get hooked up with some stuff by Jimmy.
Then I wanted to-
What's the matter with these kind of invitations?
We all right. Well, now we're going to hook you up with some questions.
Also,
but
Hobbit
no
Andy,
answers.
that
You're gonna have
song
to come up with
is
those
a bop.
individually.
Mhm.
And Jillian, it is King
Okay,
Arthur
Con,
who is
really?
going to be striking first. So we're going to
You're on
tie
the verge of
ball
losing.
game
You are
with
not
a
Les.
pointer. They selected category.
Don't be one of those people.
19. Gentlemen, that corresponds
It's
to the world
whom?
of
Yes,
hobbies.
I'm that guy. I like
Who
him.
would
I
like
am
to
that guy.
field it for 2
There's
points?
there's
No,
12
I can-
Halloween movies.
I can take it.
There's a lot.
Jake, there's a
Are you sure?
lot.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
There's
Go
a
with
lot
that,
that are.
King.
Some
Go
of
with
them are
that.
just ridiculous.
Why is
Halloween
there-
3 and
Why is there
4.
a Halloween division with 12 of them? What the
Jake,
hell?
I knew there was at
Oh.
least 9.
You will be fielding the comedy question.
I
Jillian
had
will
no
be
idea.
administering it.
No.
Yeah, there's a lot.
For your
Wow.
two
And I didn't know there
pointer
was
in the
9
category of
Nightmare
comedies.
movies. Oh,
Yeah,
What
there's a lot.
1980s comedy had the tagline
Coming to America.
Coming to America.
Prince
Got it.
Akeem discovers America.
I think Molly
Would
got
be
it.
coming
You know
to
what,
America.
Brian? Chat
King
can
knows a
decide.
prince,
Chat
baby.
can
King knows a
decide.
prince.
That's fine.
Zamunda forever.
Is
Chat,
a
who
little
got
bit
that?
fitting.
Molly
All
or
right, so
myself?
now that
There's a lot of
avoids the
shouting.
TKO for
There
King
was-
Arthur fairly
Everybody
easily.
gets a
So now
point.
we
You
do
get a
go
point. You
to
get a point. Everybody
final
gets a
exam.
point.
Fellas, you selected category 3 for your 2-pointer. That corresponds to the category of sports movies.
Sports.
Between Paul and
Oh,
Lon,
crap.
who would like to take it?
I could take this. What do you think?
If you want it, go for it.
Yeah, I'll take this. I'll take this one.
All right, and your question for 2 points and a 2-point lead. John Candy and Doug E. Doug. starring
Oh,
the
Cool
1990
Cool Runnings!
sports film about the 1988 Winter
Cool
Olympics
Runnings!
Jamaican bobsled team.
Oh, I can think we're
Cool
coming to
Runnings.
America, and I'm like,
After
no,
my
that's
viewing,
not good,
never seen
brain.
it, don't
We are the
know.
Jamaican
Correct.
bobsled team.
2
Oh my
points
God, that
as the
movie's
world is now let
amazing.
down. That's
I've
correct.
never
and final
seen
exam
it.
once again.
Wow,
Lead is
Ryan!
27 to
We
25, so we
would
go
watch that all the
back
time in school.
to
I
King
watched
Arthur.
Running so
Cool
much.
Runnings.
For their 3-pointer, selected category 9.
Oh, maybe I just watched it
Jillian,
this
that's going to
morning.
saddle them with
Nice.
biopics. And it's going to be Downtown Arthur Newman, who is going to be fielding that question.
Cool Runnings would be a
solo.
really fun
And
watch
once
along.
again, that
That would be
category
fun.
is.
We have
I'm
so
telling
many
you, we need to do a Disney
And this is
movie
for
one.
Griffin.
We haven't done one
Disney.
yet. Yeah.
Arthur.
We haven't done a single Disney
Arthur,
film. It's
For
crazy.
your 3-point question.
Guess we got to do Hocus
Who won
Pocus.
an Oscar for playing
I was
Faith
actually gonna watch that
in
tomorrow 'cause
Fanny
it's October
Bryce
1st,
in
so I was gonna watch Hocus
1968's Funny Girl.
That is
Oh, wait,
Brooklyn's
isn't it
own
Liza
Barbara
Minnelli?
Streisand.
Oh, no, that's right.
Ah.
I knew that because of
Barbara
Glee.
Streisand is
Crap.
correct for 3 points to King Arthur.
Because
All
she's
right,
obsessed
so now King
with
Arthur
that,
finds himself back on top with a
play.
1-point lead over final exam.
What
Final
spooky
exam
movie should I
can
watch tonight?
recover that and regain
thought you
the
had a
lead
list.
themselves if they hit their
But, like, it's
pointer.
in order.
Courtesy of the delinquent. Lon
movies I
Harris.
need to
Lon, your
watch.
team
You should watch
selected
Ready or Not.
Category 7.
Okay. Okay, I haven't seen that one
corresponds
yet.
to
So I'll watch
When
it.
are you going to watch
a world
Coven?
you know a little something
Or
about.
no, Jill,
crime.
watch You're Next. You're Next.
My métier. Yeah.
See, Carissa?
Okay.
I got you.
And your question.
Or the Purge movies.
For
I haven't
3
seen any of the
points.
Purge movies.
Ugh, Purge movies.
Okay,
William
Con says Ready or
Fichtner.
Not. So.
Plays money launderer Roger Van Zandt
I mean,
in
Ready or Not and George
Michael
Washington.
Mann's film.
Heat, I think.
Is that the movie that...
Heat.
That's the movie Dom just made you
I
watch,
just
huh?
watched it yesterday.
And it is on right now because that is correct.
Is it
for
Heat?
3 points. It is once again a 2-point lead.
You better text
for
Dom
final
and say
exam.
thank you.
Jillian, that
So,
bounces
Brian,
it
funny
back
story is
to
I
King
sent him a
Arthur
picture
for
of
a
me watching
5-point
it.
question.
He sent me a
that they
picture back
now
of him
have
watching
They selected number one. It's their very first match. Why not?
Vabion, I have not seen Trick or Treat. That is also on my list.
I
know.
Yes, watch that one ASAP.
That's on my list too.
Quentin Tarantino has a cameo as an insensitive director. In what 1996 film from Spike Lee?
Griffin, what are you thinking?
I believe the answer is Girl 6.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Sounds
Oh,
right. Let's
crap,
use,
I haven't seen that.
One repeat just to make sure. We'll hear the question.
Okay,
What
we'll
did
use
he
that
say?
JT.
What did he say?
Girl
Repeat the
6?
question.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
All right, Jillian, they're going to. That's right.
The chat is saying Girl
Sorry.
6.
Quentin Tarantino has a cameo as an insensitive director.
Ryko.
In what 1996 film
Brian,
from
myself,
Spike Lee?
and Molly have finished Midnight Mass. It
Girl
is
6
bomb.
sounds right.
Oh yeah.
Wanna go with
So
that?
good.
I'm gonna say let's double that. I'm running the math
All right.
in my head. I think it's right. I hope so.
All right. Let's go. Girl 6, final answer.
Mark, they got their 5 points. to
Wow.
King Arthur.
Wow.
Dang.
Correct. And just like
Come
that,
on,
it's been a
Paul.
back and forth really match. And
Someone
particularly
knows their
round number 3,
Tarantino
King Arthur
cameos.
now sees themselves on top, and they force the hand of final exam. There is no chance for sudden death overtime. It's simply a matter of final exam. If they hit their 5-pointer, they're advancing in the tournament. If they miss it, King Arthur in their debut match will be advancing to the second round. So final exam, it all comes down to this. You may confer with each other for this question. It's a 5-pointer, and you selected category 14. And your category is a young man who I think has a future in Hollywood, Denzel Washington.
Oh, God. This could be tough.
And your question. For 5 points and the win. Denzel Washington plays a British military veteran who turns to a life of crime in what 1989 thriller?
Is this not Out of Time?
No, it's
89.
earlier.
It's not Cry Freedom. 89.
No.
I have no clue.
That is around the era of Ricochet, which he's in.
Yeah, repeat the question.
All right, that's your final JTE rule. And the question, Denzel Washington plays a British military veteran who turns to a life of crime in what
Jake, I just put it in the chat,
1989 thriller?
The Halloween timeline.
It's not, because Glory's that year, obviously. It's not that.
Yeah, no, it's
Um,
definitely not Glory. I don't
turns
think it's
to-
Ricochet, but that's the only one that's.
Lon. I
Yeah.
believe it's the Mighty Quinn.
You're right. That's absolutely what it is.
The Mighty Quinn. Final answer.
Oh no.
Mighty Quinn?
And your winner!
Please.
King Arthur!
Oh,
King Arthur
crap.
gets the win. The
Yes,
excellent
sir!
court
Wow.
Oh, he was so sure of that.
I
is
swore he
Oh,
was
no.
He was so
it is.
confident
The
in it.
King
I
Arthur in their
swore
debut
they
match
had it
gets a
right.
win and advances in the
Yes,
tournament.
guys.
One of the best teams that we have in the movie Trivia
I think
Schmoedown as they
they ended up
celebrate in
like
the green room
like
/
with
hotel
one
lobby.
win, 2
It's going to be
losses,
me and
or
Jillian
3
closing up
losses
shop.
this season. Like,
Jillian, you talk
Follow
about
the
an all-time
answer.
match.
Clean
You
and
didn't pick a bad one for your debut here on the desk alongside me, and what a great job you
next,
did,
baby.
as did
Yay,
King
Jill's debut on the
Arthur in facing a
desk.
tall task with final exam. These are two
Thank
veteran
you.
players
That was a hot
and
mess.
veteran team. They
Put
were
in a
able
good
to
word for me. I
overcome
want to
all
call a
the
Star
fears
Wars
and
match.
sucks
So
with
obviously
grit and with
the
know-how when it
conversations are
mattered
already
most.
going to start. I will be honest,
still
I
have
wouldn't consider
goosebumps
this
after
an
that
upset.
match. don't
I
know
wouldn't
about you,
either.
but I'm sure the fans
No.
agree.
This isn't an upset.
I think even though that
Maybe
King
if they
Arthur is-
continue to win.
Yeah, even though King Arthur is rookies, I honestly think that they were pretty evenly matched.
This rookie team,
I do. Like Griffin
I mean-
has proved himself as an incredibly good trivia player.
Yeah, I think
So-
both of them have proved that they are very good. So
It might be, and it might bust some brackets.
Just
but
because they're a
we know
new
what Newman
team
can do.
and
we know what Con
Yeah.
can do. You put
two
it together. And
newish
Thank you, Rachel. I win.
Oh Jesus. Okay, cool. Let's all get double digit.
That's the only reason. That's the only way I lose is when Jill's on the desk.
This was a crazy topsy-turvy match we just
I get
had,
quadruple
and
points
You and I
for
were
being
just lucky
on
enough to have box seats for it, as was the
God.
great Jazz Scherzer, who we throw it to now for an exclusive post.
Yeah, I'm not going to say no to that offer. I get a DM. Hey, you want to be on the desk with Ellis today? I'm
Arthur
not going to say no.
Newman
Who's going to say no to
and
that?
Their manager,
Me.
Game score,
Gucci.
yes,
It is
100%.
King Arthur.
100%,
Jen, it's all
yes.
yours.
Yeah.
I know. Something,
What about
something,
Horowitz?
laser
And there's the
beams.
con himself. People who think it's an
Congratulations,
upset
Gucci
clearly
and
don't
Finstock Exchange
don't trust the
and King
dossier.
Arthur
I
on
picked
your
you.
first win as a team.
I don't know about the
Holy
dossier, but
Nikes. That was a crazy match.
I don't trust the dossier because every time it's brought up, someone gives a different number of pages.
You gotta do it.
So
You dealt the hand.
I don't think anyone's actually seen the dossier.
Something like that.
They
won't believe it till
till
I see
house.
it.
You can't do that kind of stuff.
So
It's
tell me,
because
guys,
they've only
what
seen
were
the
you
dossier.
thinking when you spot up?
They've only seen the dossier.
You weren't playing
Yeah.
a newbie
We
team.
all
You
know
were
what it's
playing
called.
One of the top teams in the Schmoedown. You know they did their homework on you.
Yeah,
They
I
know
agree
you
with
had-
Paige.
you know
That's
they
a
had
John
you
Kaiser
scouted.
original right there.
What were you
I
thinking
agree with
when you
Gordon.
spot
The
opponent's choice
Page
and you
match was
got
definitely more of
Wizarding
an upset
World?
than this one.
Yeah, because
from
he was
the
a
very
former
beginning, we knew
champion.
That was the slice they were going to give us, and then like that, we would not consider either of that. our
Okay, just
strength, but
lurking
we
in the
thought we
shadows,
could do well
Taylor.
enough
Just
to stay
lurking
in
in
the
the
game.
shadows.
Taylor.
We see you. We
How do
see
you prepare for opponents like Lon Harris and Paulo Yama? I mean, arguably two of the greatest to play this game.
You want to take it?
Yeah, you leave no corner uncovered. You know, you stay in the game, you stay on your feet, you stay sharp. You know, as the king himself said, Wizarding World was the thing we wanted the least, but we were able to give it right back to them with release dates, and they had to go down, you know, to multiple a couple times. They got a lead on us, but it wasn't
Could
insurmountable.
that be the last time?
And I've
I'll
never
say-
missed
I'll
a
say
final
that.
round question yet. I don't plan to anytime soon.
That's
Well,
fact.
that's at the end.
Yesterday's
Gucci.
price ain't today's price. Go ahead.
Something like that. Everyone was making fun of you at the beginning of the season. I'm pretty sure I was probably in that group.
Yeah, everybody.
Who wasn't?
Because look, you drafted a lot of rookies. A lot of people thought you didn't
Oh, wait,
know what
was
you were
it?
doing.
No,
a
I
lot of
was.
people thought you had lost your mind. They were partially correct. But besides that, how great are you feeling now, having made this team up between these two gentlemen, and just how great they performed today together, considering, like I said, their first match as a team under such high stakes?
Look, you know, everybody thought I lost my mind, but I actually found it. So what you're trying to do, what we tried to do here was like, oh yeah, it's going to be definitely Roka and JTE or Barbarian and whoever. But these were the guys that we wanted early in the season that were going to be the. We had, you know, Rushmore did their thing. They almost got there. I'm not going to put another team. I'm not going to put the same team in again. It doesn't work that way. We stood by our rule. The rookies, what we're going to stand by and how we're going to deliver, and that's exactly what we're doing. You know, we haven't had a championship match, and that's the only reason why these other teams are in front of us. The Quirky Mercs have like 3 wins, and they're like in the faction league because they keep winning championship games. We're not there yet. We haven't won those yet.
I
but
think
we
they
will.
have
And when
the
we do,
most.
Like I said, when the smoke clears at the end,
I'm
of
sure
the
someone in
year,
the chat will
we're
correct me
gonna be
wrong, but I
right
think
there,
they
because
have
we
the
will get those
most just like
championships. We're gonna be
overall
all over the
wins.
spectacular.
The
We'll have
who?
every
Stock
single match in
Exchange?
the
The Fin Stock Exchange.
They do.
I was going to say, what do you think the missing
They have the
piece
most
is?
wins
Or
and
do you just
and
think
the
that the
least
pieces
amount of
haven't had a
losses, I
chance to
believe.
get as much game
They just haven't had
play
any
yet?
title matches.
They haven't had a
I mean, like I said,
single
the last
title
couple of
match.
games. and matches,
Always the
the
bridesmaid,
wheel
never
hasn't
the
been
bride.
right. And today it wasn't at all either. I mean, we were fortunate enough that final exam also, rolled opponent's
Ryan
choice,
Ward,
which seems
please
to happen
do
a
it.
lot.
Please
you
do
know,
it.
we believe in ourselves
Please
here.
put him in
We're
carbonate.
the best studiers. We're the best camaraderie. We have the best faction. I've said this from day one. You know, we'll win faction of the year. We're going to win player of the year, comeback player of the year, rookie of the year, and every single other award there is.
My goodness.
That's just it.
Yeah,
Jen,
this
I'd
is
like
their
to say,
record this year.
I'd like to say 2 things. I'd like to say 2 things
That's
quickly.
good.
Permission to speak. 2 things I want to say quickly.
really
Absolutely.
I love him.
You know, first of all, we had everything working against us this match. I don't know if you've heard, but we're in a hotel lobby. I am traveling.
Heard
I didn't
all
think
of
the
it.
match
Also,
happened this week.
real quick,
My
after-
match attire
is done.
back in New York on the other side of the country. We got the exact thing we wanted least on the wheel. And still we win because losing is not an option for us. It's
Definitely
not an option. Second
These
thing I
guys are
want to
going
say is
straight to the championship.
you said my man Gucci looked crazy during the draft, and I take offense to that, but I want to tell you a little fairy tale. It's about a man named Sonny Weaver Jr., who people thought was a lunatic during the
Oh,
draft.
Goodness.
Everyone said he should get
Who?
Bo Callahan, but guess what? No one showed up to
Sports
Bo
Molly.
Callahan's birthday party
Aw.
because he's not a team player. And he went with a little-known prospect named Vontae Mack. He said, Vontae Mack, no matter what, and that man
Sports
became
ball?
king of Wakanda.
Which
We're talking about a
sports
movie
ball?
called Draft Day.
I don't even know which one.
A movie with Draft Day. He's
29.5
talking about
million
Kevin Costner's
worldwide box office.
football
Not a
ball.
hit, went into profit only.
And the character,
VOD.
the
So
character
not
he's
real
talking
sports
about-
ball.
There
I
you
wonder
go.
how
No, the character
how
he's
this guy
talking
knows
about
so
is
much about
played
Draft
by
Day.
Chadwick
Yeah, it's
Boseman.
weird. That's
Yeah,
Vontae Mack, no matter
Look,
what.
that's why
Oh,
he-
okay.
That's why he
Anyways,
said he went on
sorry
to
Exchange
be
doesn't
the
watch other
king of
people's
Wakanda.
pockets. We watch our own pockets.
Is that
Understand?
49? Or 40.
All the
40 something.
Anyways,
That was a sports movie.
42.
42.
Was the Jackie
you guys,
Robinson
your work
baseball
is just
movie.
getting
Yeah,
started.
that
You're
one.
gonna be facing the winner of
Chadwick
Chaos
Boseman
Theory
was in that.
versus
We're talking about
Deception.
football.
Do you guys have a preference here? Obviously, I feel like Gucci enjoys going against corruption as much as possible, so that could be a fun twist. But then again, there is Chaos Theory that there just isn't as much information on out there.
Who's Chaos Theory?
Yeah, on one hand, Chaos Theory, Griffin already beat Jacoby, so there's that. And on the other hand is a current singles champ and a former singles champ. So I think it's probably easy who we'd rather face. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
So you'd rather have the easy win?
It's also probably more likely who you're gonna face.
Everyone wants
let's
the easy
keep
win.
that in
Never know.
perspective, too.
Nobody's scared here. You see any shaking here? There's no shaking there.
And last
I
question,
like, I
guys.
like playing winners. I look forward to playing whoever wins.
And last question for you guys.
I mean,
a lot of people might
yeah.
call this match an upset. Any last
No.
words for them?
No.
They're wrong.
It's not an upset. Under this mask, I'm smiling. I'm the furthest I've
Yes.
ever been from upset, despite the fact that I thought this match would not be happening this week.
I want
in
to
a
talk to
hotel
him.
lobby.
Me too.
You know, well, look, a lot of people call us the second banana.
I know.
Get him on the
Mr.
show.
King, I'm
You know
giving
what we're
you
gonna
crap.
call them? Call them an ambulance.
Mr. the King, you and
First bananas, baby,
Griffin.
and you can print that on the front
want
cover of
you
your
on the
newspaper tomorrow.
show.
We're first bananas only.
First bananas. Hashtag.
excuse me, Arthur Noon.
I feel like I took mushrooms before this interview. Anyways, congratulations, guys. Congratulations, guys, on a
Great
fantastic
pricing. Today's
victory
price.
today. And best of luck in the rest of this tournament because I feel like you might be one of the teams to watch.
I'll see you guys in a little bit. We'll introduce you to Jimmy.
Yeah, we'll meet up and
We'll
party.
get Jimmy. We'll get Jimmy on.
That is a very happy, elated even King Arthur. They know the work isn't done, but Julian, I don't think they're going to be any shy about celebrating what just transpired. They beat Final Exam, and Final Exam played really well. King Arthur.
We don't have to talk to Jill after this
that's
part
exactly
because she's going to
correct,
share her
you know,
thoughts.
And King
Exactly.
Arthur, they were
That's why we're
a
watching
team
it.
to
She can
watch
just-
at the
yeah.
start of the tournament when the team was compiled. Everyone was like, "Wait, who? Who are
Where's
these
my
guys? This
thoughts?
is insane. This is an
Squat
insane
cheer.
team." And Jen was right in that interview. I think that Tom Dagnino does definitely have a method to his
So Jake,
madness,
Squid Games
because that shocking
basically
draft that they had
broke
at the beginning of
people
the year,
that
it's
got like
definitely been paying off for them.
gambling debts
It's
get
just a
put
question
into
of
like
whether
a
that
Hunger
methodology
Games
lives up to
type
his
thing where they have
particular
to play
brand of
simple
madness. He might also have a
children's
chip on his
game, and
shoulder
I
because of all the
believe if
flack he
they
got
lose,
for
they
his draft
die.
earlier at the outset of the
Is it a
season, but
Korean
he's making
series?
good on
South
his
Korean,
rookies that
yeah.
he
Yeah, okay,
drafted,
that's what I thought,
and
yeah.
looking at Newman and looking at Khan,
I
they are
definitely
still
want
on
to
their
check
own,
it out.
But together,
I
they are
started
more
the new
powerful.
Britney Spears
Grail
documentary
isn't quite
last
within
night.
King
I haven't
Arthur's
finished
sights
it yet, though.
But it's getting closer. As for
Jill,
Final
just so you know, the
Exam,
chat decided
they had
on you
high
watching
hopes
Ready or
going
Not
into this
tonight.
tournament of possibly
We're
running
saying,
the
I'm saying,
table.
okay, I will
That's
watch Ready or Not.
going
Ready
to
or Not.
happen
It's
now
really
after this
good.
loss.
It
What are
is
they
I
gonna
just saw it.
do?
Samara
Yes.
Weaving
I-
is
We're gonna
a
find out.
badass.
That's why we
I
have
love
Jen
that
Sturger.
movie.
She's the
And-
best at the business
yeah.
to ask these tough questions. She's going to have an interview with
Jill, have
them
you
as
seen
well as
Dr.
their
Sleep?
manager, Winston Marshall.
Not
Jen,
yet.
Oh,
That
you-
one's really good. We
Molly,
watched that the
I'm
other
This
night,
is a
but it's
really,
super
really
long.
heartbreaking
Watch the
loss,
director.
guys.
That one's like
I'm
a-
sure not just for you both.
Dr.
but for
Sleep
all
is
of
gonna
your
be like
fans
a
out there, just
Saturday
because you are one of those
film.
teams
It's like
we
3
expect to
hours.
see in the final.
It doesn't feel
I
like
honestly
3
expected
hours.
to see you holding a belt by
Like
the end of the
it's
season because that's
good
the
enough
caliber
to where
of
I'm
play
like,
you two
okay,
gentlemen
I'm
bring to
not
the
like
table.
looking at
It just
the time
doesn't work
every
your way today.
20 minutes.
Winston, do you guys have any words?
Vapion, no. As you can
There's
currently
a
see,
tough
it's
loss
dark
we have,
out, so I have
a lot
not
of
seen
those
the
lately,
light of
haven't we?
Brother Lomas.
And it's never fun. You
No.
know, we did what we could. Came up short. It's obviously frustrating when you feel
We
like
know
there are
if
points there.
Brother
for the taking
Lomas
that you
is going
didn't
to be
get.
spectacular.
God,
Where
I
do you
hope
think
not.
you
what it
came
is.
up short specifically
I'm sure
today?
he
I'm gonna get one of those
besides
like elephant prodders,
we
and
won
if he
multiple
comes
choice
near
3
me,
times,
the-
that would have
He's going to try to bless you.
He's gonna come straight for you, Brian.
Or if
No.
we just would have got 1 or 2 more points in round 1.
You're
and
just
maybe
gonna
if I
see
get
like
that
the
perfect
little
round, we get,
electricity.
the bonus there.
Yeah, I don't.
There's a lot of areas, I think, and that's what's frustrating. Is it's not just one mistake. Obviously,
Yeah,
it
this-
would have,
this
the
post
5-pointer
is
would
kinda
have made all that a
heartbreaking.
moot
Just-
point. But it just sucks. There's like 5 Denzel movies I haven't seen, and that's one of them. And
I'm
it
mostly
definitely
just
hurts.
frustrated that I have to wait now to go meet those guys in Jimmy in Koreatown because we got to finish this. So that is frustrating. I'd like to get over there.
Canada, I have
It's-
already seen The Shining,
I mean,
so I'm
the
good
first
there.
thing I want to get off my chest, like, I love me some Griffey Nooms. He's pretty funny. The sheer amount of disrespect respect to fully quote draft day. I know I can't swear, but I had to get off my chest. Just knowing that was the movie that cost us the title shot. It's fine. It's fine. You're funny in your movie, sir.
The part that sucks is that I'm also one of the stars of draft day. Like, how did I forget? Weird that I forgot what team my own film was about. Like, I don't.
It's just
I've also seen Misery.
I think the rough part more than anything is I know how bad these guys want it. I know how hard they study. I know that this was the dream that we set forth at the start of
Starry Eyes is a really good
and these guys
like
have hit
smaller
some
horror
insane
film if you haven't
highs,
seen
and
it.
we just never truly got over the hump.
It's one of my
I just
favorite
don't
like
understand why or
less
where it
less
happens.
heard
Do you know what I mean?
of
Because it just seems to me like it's just a series of unfortunate events. It's not like
Yeah, it's
anyone's
like, well-
really under delivering.
Yeah,
Right,
I mean,
and
I
that's
don't know how it happened.
that's the people have bad days. There are some matches where we had bad days. Sometimes it is 1000% the luck of the draw because you look at some of those matches where, again, we set the points record against Odd Couple, and then they turn around and set the points record right back. Like it is just a matter of
It
kind
always
of how
just comes down to the questions. I mean, I think a lot of this we sort of all pretend that there's all of this, strategy, and there is. And there's studying and prep and all this stuff. And on a certain level, on any given day, they get a question that they know, and we get a question that we're not sure about. I mean, it really comes down like this whole match came down to this one question. And they knew Girl 6 right away. Mid-90s, Spike Lee, big movie. We got a movie that did not, really come out in wide release in the U.S. and it just got by us. So, I don't think you want to look too deeply into it because it's just really that one question flips the match.
And fact of the matter, you can say this is like me saying this after the fact, but when the teams were announced, I was like, oh, interesting. The two best teams in the tournament are playing each other, and that was this match. So that was not the best draw, I think, in my mind. I feel like this team is going to go pretty deep in the tournament. I figured
Yeah,
whoever won this would go
Indirax,
pretty far.
Starry Eyes-
This was
Starry
obviously a
Eyes
tough
is really
matchup. They're a
good.
great team, kind of an unpredictable one for most people.
I saw someone talking about that on
but
Twitter
yeah,
today.
it
I
just-
forgot
it's
that I
never fun to
watched
come out
that
and
last
losing
year. I need to watch it
But
again.
a ton of respect to those two guys. They came out and played a hell of a game.
Yeah, I mean, they
And,
played amazing.
Anyone who lives in
like,
California
our
or
opponents have gotten
especially
opponents
like
twice or 2 times
LA
in a
and
row,
is
but
in the
lost both
movie
matches.
scene
That's-
should watch
When
it.
that happens, it's kind of on you.
So
But-
I go ahead, Jen. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
It's all that being said, odds are based off how everything is playing out for the following season and stuff like this is probably the last time that we see final exam together, at least in this particular era. Yeah, this tournament, that was it, buddy. So,
Oh, wow.
So
am I like free to go? Like, is that?
Yeah, if you want to leave now, you can.
No.
Well,
Oh.
you still have to. We got to do some other stuff first.
Oh,
we got to do some other stuff first.
I'm gonna go meet Jimmy, and then we'll figure that out.
Okay, all right, you meet Jimmy. But either way, I just want to say, at least for the two of you as a pair, man, it has been an absolute honor. We have had some incredible times doing this thing, and I sincerely hope that whatever the future holds for the both of you as players, man, that nothing but like goodness and success comes to y'all, and I hope that I continue to get to work with you. But obviously, we know things.
This is like making me like get the
Nothing but
feels.
love for both.
I know.
Final
I
exam
know.
will
Right in the
forever be in people's
feels.
hearts, and it is what it is,
You didn't
baby.
have to do this
Am I
now,
getting kicked out of
Winston.
the
The
Schmoedown?
hell?
You can tell me. Just give it to
Lon,
me.
you owe a lot in Schmoedown back taxes.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
Thank you, Juan, for some levity. Because I'm not gonna lie, this one hurts. This one hurts a lot. So tough loss today, gentlemen. But I just have to say, I respect all of you immensely, and regardless of where you guys end up or what you end up doing next season, I know I'm looking at future champions. So
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
heart you guys. Okay.
We'll be around. We'll be around.
I'll see you guys soon.
Jillian, there you have
Oh,
it.
Yana's
and
like,
the
I got
question
my
is now
title
on the
shot, you
table. Is
guys.
that the
Right.
last
Yeah,
time
seriously.
that
I'm in it to win it.
Oh, that's hard to see. That is
Yeah.
tough to see.
Yeah.
We'll get to King Arthur here in a sec, but I was going to pose the question. It was obviously already brought up by Winston. Probably the last time we see Lon and Paul together, because of things how they're shaking out. Depending on what happens with Winston next year and his team, that could be the last time that we see Final Exam. And although they started off really good together, they may not have lived up to what they probably hoped to have. And I think someone said in the chat they went 1-3 this year, which is very, very surprising for the type of talent they have. Record doesn't show what they were as a team. Lon and Paul, two great players in this game, just coming up short every single time.
Yeah.
It feels like every time that they play, they either get beat by someone answering their 5-pointer or them not being able to answer their 5-pointer. And that's just sometimes how the way the game goes, but it is a bummer that we'll no longer see Final Exam together. That's for sure. If that is the case.
I mean, that's basically what they were saying in that post interview, is that this is, with everything that's going to be happening next season, it is probably going to be the last time that we see Final Exam as a team. And that, it makes me very sad to think about that, because I love Paul and I love Lon, and I think they are a good team together. I do. I know there's some people that don't think they are, but I really enjoy them as a team. And it's sad to know that their last match together was a loss. Well, so possibly their last match together. We don't know. It's all speculation at this point. But it's sad that their potential last match could be, a loss off of the fact that they just didn't know their 5. And that's always been the thing with Final Exam. They never play a bad game. It's just the people who they play a better one,
Yep.
But all the congratulations to King Arthur. I'm going to keep using the air quotes.
King
Arthur. I think we all said this at the beginning of the draft of this team's tournament, that they're going to be a scary team. And they proved in their debut that, they're going to be a team to look out for. So they either are facing, it's either
Chaos Theory
or Deception. Both of them obviously very scary teams. We've seen Chaos Theory once.
They lost,
but they didn't play a bad game.
No, who did they lose to last time? I'm sure Leo will say something in the chat. Leo or Gordon will say something.
But it's gonna be, I'm very interested to see how they're gonna progress, but I'm definitely keeping my eye on those two, because they're a fun team, which I think is most important. They're a fun freaking team to watch, and they're good. So my heart breaks for Final Exam, but all the congratulations to King Arthur.
Chaos Theory's currently won another Beat Pop quiz, which was Jen Kemp and Vinny Mancuso.
That's right.
In just a classical teams match.
Mm-hmm.
It was nothing to do with the tournament wise.
That's right.
Yeah, big shout out to King Arthur here. I mean, look, we knew what they are capable of. Both Griffin Newman and King Khan, and together they can be very deadly. And FinSock Exchange can be doing more damage here very soon. And them in a tournament is also very scary. The Molly, they move on. They have a chance on facing either Chaos Theory or Deception. Are their chances pretty good moving forward in this tournament after the way they played today?
I think definitely yes. I was going to say, I agree with Lon on what he said, just really quick about, there is some strategy to all of this, but like a lot of it just comes down to the questions, and it's like, you either know the questions or you don't.
Yeah.
So I think they got a couple of rough questions in their season, but I think a lot of people will miss seeing them play together if they decide not to play as a team anymore. But they will definitely be missed. But King Arthur, I was excited to see them play. They played pretty much exactly how I thought they would play. And yeah, I think their chances are very good going forward.
Mr. Brian?
Yeah, I mean, a coin toss for whoever wins that Deception Chaos Theory for who they play. Like I said, when we talked about the bracket, anyone could win at any time in this team's tournament. There is not a clear winner in the slightest. Probably the most balanced we've seen it in a long time. So whoever they draw next is going to be a challenge, just like whoever in any match in team's tournament is going to be a challenge. It's sad seeing Final Exam lose. And might be possibly, we'll say possibly, be done forever. So yeah, it's sad.
Before we get out of here, just quick, very, very quick predictions for tomorrow's matches because we won't be doing reactions and we have a pay-per-view tomorrow. So let's start with the day match here. We have Ty Lieberman facing William the Beast Bibiani. Let's make some quick predictions for that one before we get to the pay-per-view. Jill, I'll start with you. Are you going with the Beast or are you going with the Tyrant?
You know what? I'll go with the curveball pick. I'll go with the Tyrant. I'll do the curveball.
Oh, me
pick.
too.
Y'all suck, Molly.
I'll
Don't
do
you
curveball.
dare. Molly?
I'm going with Ty too now.
Wow. Beast.
He has the power of red
Beast.
wine behind him.
Smack him down, Beast. Ty, if you are watching this, I deeply apologize that we're not going to be able to react to your match again. As we talked about it as a group, we might be doing it as a Patreon watch. So maybe we'll get you on or send you the link, obviously.
Yeah.
So look out for that. I'm going with Beast. Got to stick with my boy. Let's talk about the pay-per-view. Big IG matchup. Tournament final. The winner is moving on to play either Amaru Moses or Mike Kalinowski in Spectacular in December, which we will be there for. Who we picking and why? Brian, let's go backwards this time. Who you got?
Gotta ride with the dungeon. Okay.
Are we all doing dungeon? It's the spider's time, right?
It absolutely is. Come on, let's go.
And I love Saul. I love Saul.
Yeah,
I love talking to him, but
I will say,
I think you're
he
running
won me
into a
over
little
when
bit
he
of a
came
freight
on the
train,
show.
Saul. The spider's time is happening.
He melted this icy heart a little bit when he came on the show because I found him annoying because of his character.
He's such a sweetheart.
His character I found annoying, but I actually do really like him. So
I do too. I appreciated a lot of what he said about changing up the way that he gets ready for matches and studies and stuff. I appreciate all the hard work he's doing, but he's not being Parker.
All right, well there it is. We are picking Parker all around. I got Bibbs in the first one. The rest of them, the fools over here, got the Tyrant. They don't like to be different or anything, but
I said it was the curveball pick.
I think we are being different.
If anything, you're the old man
here
on this one.
Anyway, for all of you watching, just FYI, we have a show on Sunday per usual, and we already have our guest locked down. We're going to be having Mr. Eric Whiteley on with us, the Knight himself. A little insight on the Star Wars tournament. Cool little discussion with him and his match with Lord Kelly, which was yesterday, And we'll be talking to him on Sunday. And then no reaction tomorrow, as I mentioned, with the pay-per-view happening, doesn't fit in our schedule. So we'll be talking about those two matches both on Sunday's show. So look out for that. We're also going to have a major discussion on fans compared to competitors and their comments, if you will, towards competitors. That'll be a major topic on Sunday's show. We're going to get into that and kind of get your
fans
thoughts.
interacting with characters.
Fans interacting with characters.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a better way of saying that. So look out for that. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, hanging out with us here on the evenings for our reactions and play-alongs. Hope you guys have a great Thursday, have a great Friday and weekend. We'll catch you guys back on Sunday. Later, guys.